Triple J says yes. Find the car of your dreams. Know how much you're approved for and what your trade-in is worth instantly online at triplejguam.com. Get a real-time view of every car in our inventory. Pre-qualify instantly and save time at the dealership. Triple J says yes.
All right. All right, Jesse, how you doing, bro?
Good, good.
Yeah,
how are you doing?
Good, man. Good to see you.
Safety first.
Yeah, I haven't talked to you in a while. So thanks for being part of this Cruising with KUAM segment, man.
You're welcome, Salas.
Yeah. Yeah, we appreciate it, man. So, you know, one of the things that you've done a really good job over the years is... Yeah, so one thing that you've really been able to let people know is, you know, it's not just a job for you when it comes to nutrition and fitness and everything like that. That really is your life's work and your passion. So, so you know, kind of maybe like take me back and like explain to me like how you actually got into knowing about yourself, how to eat the right things and how to condition your body, and how you like actually educating others about that.
Well, I started at the University of Guam, and I got my degree in nutrition. And you know, for me, it was always about trying to do something that had an impact on Guam. You know, and honestly, at first I was thinking about doing something in the medical field. And then I started taking classes, and I was like, oh my God, that's a lot of school. You know? just that little science thing, right? And then, you know, the shots, I hate shots. So I was like, yeah, that's not for me. And then I had a discussion with one of my advisors. I was talking about, well, his intent was trying to get me into agriculture. And he was talking about food security. And he was saying that everything that we do culturally and every major event on Guam is centered around food. Everything. Parties, we have meetings at work, we have meetings with our friends, there's always food there, right? And he's like, what happens if there's no more food on Guam? Then what do we do? You know, so we have to build the infrastructure, build up the farmers or whatever. But in the back of my mind, I was thinking about, wow, food plays a big part in what we do. And so I figured, let me target food and let me help people how to understand food, how to live healthy, and how to change Guam's health for the better. I had, you know, like most Chamorro families, you know, we have, well, in my family, had on both sides, my mom and dad's side, we had health issues, heart disease, diabetes, and so I started looking at that and trying to figure out, okay, how can I prevent my parents, my siblings, my kids, my family from going the route that they do? You know, and how do I get them healthier? And then after that, just brought out to the community in general. And so that was my first step, is taking everything I've learned from the University of Guam in school, and then working there in the nutrition department, and then working at the hospital, and then working at the Department of Education as a nutritionist, but taking everything and trying to help people eat and stay healthy.
Now for you, I mean, growing up on Guam, admittedly, you know, and like you said, you know, we grow up where food is currency, food is a social activity, food is
food's good.
Food is liberating.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, for a lot of people, when they say, you know, you have to go on a diet, or, you know, you can't eat certain types of food, that in itself can be a prison sentence for a lot of people, like, that come from our culture.
Yeah.
So do you kind of feel like that, you know, educating people about proper nutrition and, you know, like, and, you know, you extend the body and, you know, you actually treat yourself better when you eat the right way, is that an uphill battle, or what kind of like pushback have you had from people?
That's always a battle. I think the mindset, my biggest obstacle is changing people's mindset and their thinking about nutrition. Nutrition's always changing, you know, from the 50s and 60s to now. One thing's good for you, then it's bad later. Eggs are good, eggs are bad.
It's a very personal thing.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're invading people's personal space when you're like, hey, can I help you and tell you that you should eat something better?
It's like religion. You know, you don't talk about religion, you don't talk about politics, and you don't mess with people's food. You know what's funny is, when I first started trying to change my family's eating habits, we would have parties all the time. And I went into one of my family parties, and I wanted to rearrange the table. And so I took, I would make, you know, salad and healthy stuff, but my aunties would always put it at the end of the table. So by, you know, people go through the line, they don't ever touch the salad because it's at the end. So I switched it. I took the rice, I put the rice at the end, and I put the salad in the beginning. And my aunties fought tooth and nail over that. You know, just that small little change.
I was gonna say, I can't imagine this ended well for you.
Yeah, no, it didn't. It took a couple months. Every party I changed it without them knowing, and then they'd change it back, and then I'd keep changing it. But I guess they got tired of changing it. But what happened is that we saw an increase in people taking salad than rice. You know, and so by the end of the party, they still had leftover rice, but there's no salad. And so that small little change in what we do makes a big difference. You know,
Very cool.
Yeah. So it's things like that. Small changes lead to big results later on. And that's kind of like the philosophy I had with trying to change mindset. Is that people think that you have to be restrictive with what you eat. In order to be healthy, you have to give up this, you have to give up that, you have to give up sweets, you can only eat this amount of calories, and so forth. And so my approach to nutrition is very realistic, and it's eat good quality food, wholesome food, stay away from all the processed junk, and eat the way we were supposed to eat. And I think the way our ancestors ate.
Yeah, I think the key word you used was results too, because again, your reputation now has been, you know, maybe the first 8 or 9 times when you were going around, you know, spreading your message to people are like, oh, okay, well, you know, he's just a health food nut, or, you know, he's trying to, you know, I already, you know, I've apportioned my shopping budget and everything like that. This guy's just trying to sell me something. But the more and more people that begin to see and try and appreciate your message and everything like that, you've now got a lot of people who are like, hey, this guy's telling the truth.
Yeah. And I think that the message, I think people understand that the message isn't to diet. You know, it's not about dieting. It's not about losing weight. It's about looking long term. It's about how do you stay healthy for the long run, not for, you know, 3 months or 30 days or whatever. It's how do you change your life so that when you have kids or your kids have kids, how are you there for them, and how are you able to be healthy and watch them grow up? You know, and that's what I'm always looking for, is sustainability and long term. How do you reach that?
All right, very cool.
Triple J says yes. Find the car of your dreams. Know how much you're approved for and what your trade-in is worth instantly online at triplejguam.com. Get a real-time view of every car in our inventory. Pre-qualify instantly and save time at the dealership. Triple J says yes.